So this is my €300 Ford Mondeo that I bought a couple of weeks ago now. And what I wanted to do was go through what basically needs to be done. Could it pass an inspection? I mean, it's still got an inspection that's valid until October, which is about 6 months from now. So but let's go around and have a look.
Before we go into the inspection criteria, this is a 2002 Ford Mondeo Mk3 2.5 V6. Under the bonnet is Ford's 2.5 litre Duratec V6, producing 170 horsepower and capable of over 220 kilometers per hour. It might not sound fast by modern standards, but the smooth, naturally aspirated power delivery and V6 soundtrack make it a very different experience to today's turbocharged engines. What's really interesting is that this engine shares its roots with V6 is used in Jaguar models of the same era. The Mondeo was also known for having one of the best handling front-wheel drive chassis on the market thanks to its advanced rear suspension. Today it's becoming a bit of a modern classic, a comfortable, practical family car with a proper 6-cylinder engine that's becoming increasingly rare on our roads.
So what I think we should do now is basically go through an inspection pre-check. It's just a checklist, just to see basically if there's anything we need to look at. So yeah, let's go through it now. So this is the rolling retro TÜV pre-check. This is for the Ford Mondeo, and we've got the date here. So let's go through the documents. So the VIN matches all the registration. Yes, that's correct. The TÜV is valid until October 26, and no warning lights. Let's check. Okay, that beep is for the fuel gauge. As you can see, we're a little bit low, and that's for the handbrake. So if I take the handbrake off, that goes off. So as you see, no lights. Excellent. Good so far. Is that basically, I don't know, is it a good thing? Let's carry on going through. So we can tick off this one, turn the car off now. So we can tick off there's no warning light, so that's really good. Okay, second one, structural rust critical. So the sills, they are a little bit, I would say there's a bit of surface rust on them, but they're pretty solid. I've already gone round and hit them with a screwdriver, so I would say that they're pretty solid. Jacking points are solid, I would say as well. So when I was checking that, so that's good. We can tick that. The wheel arches, there's no bubbling of the metal. There's a tiny bit on each side of the bubbling of the paint, so I would say there's a bit of surface rust underneath there, but again, that's not an inspection issue, so I can say that's fine. Subframe mounts, I had a quick look underneath. The subframe mounts seem to be really good, so we can tick that. No soft flaky hold metal. I can confirm that I haven't found any. Now I am on the floor, as you know, with the car jacked up, so there may be something when this goes on a ramp, but from what I've seen, everything looks good there, so that's good. So no welding. So we move on to the next one, suspension and steering. So knocking when driving, well, yes. Can you hear it? There is. There's a big knock when driving. I know what it is. Basically, it's the CV axle on the driver's side. So on the left-hand side for a left-hand drive car. I think the boot split a while ago, and basically there's no more grease in there. A quick pre-check of that was that I actually, when I had the car up a little bit and I had a look underneath, there was grease, old grease, just splattered everywhere. That's a telltale sign. So I'm going to not tick that one, so we'll leave that one ticked. No creaking when turning. Well, there is a bit of creaking as well, but that I know what that's for. Bounce test is okay, so it settles really well. So the shock absorbers on all four sides are really good still. There's no play, so the steering wheel doesn't shake for the little driving I've done around here, so that's good. And no leaking shocks. I can also confirm that's good as well. So Brake discs, not heavily worn. That's correct. I had a quick check of all of the brake discs. We can go around and have a quick look now.
So yeah, I'm just going around now and having a look at all the brakes, and this is the front. There is a little bit of a lip there, but it doesn't feel too bad. The pads still look okay. There's not so much surface rust on there, but yeah, there's a little bit of a lip there. But yeah, I think it's okay. And that's the front, and then onto the rears. You can see that there's quite a lot of surface rust on there, but that's fine. There's not so much of a lip there. The pads still look really good. I think the brakes could just do with a bit of a clean up, to be honest. But I think everything looks okay so far. And on the other side as well, similar story at the back. So just surface rust. The pads, they could do with renewing. They could all do with renewing, but I think, to pass the inspection should be all right. And then at the front here, yeah, same story as the other side. So all looking good.
Okay, so as you saw there, all the discs look okay. There's a bit of surface rust on all of them, but this car hasn't really been driven for a while. I picked it up on the back of a trailer. So it's, yeah, there is a little bit of a lip at the front, but I think it's within spec still. And the discs look like they could do with a change. I think they would pass the next inspection, but I would say that they probably are due a change. I'm not going to do that. Car's not worth it for me. So I'm going to say that they're not heavily worn or lipped. Brake pads have sufficient thickness. The brake lines are not corroded as well, so I have had a look at those. The brake pedal is very firm, and the handbrake holds. Yes. So that's good. 4 out of 8 so far. So the next part is tyres and wheels. There is definitely enough tread, even wear, so I found no bald spots anywhere. There's no cracks or bulges, and there's matching tyres per axle, and actually they're really good. They're Goodyear make. They're not that old, and so I mean, I don't know about you, but whenever I've gone to look or bought a car before, I always look at the make of tyres. Usually if there's a good set of tyres on them, it's because somebody's taken care of it and they loved spending their money on their pride and joy, basically. So that's really good. So the fact that there's Goodyears on here, the good tread, I think this car's been looked after. So yeah, that's really good. So engine and drivetrain is the next one. The start's clean cold. Yes, definitely does. Definitely idles, as you heard. There's no smoke out the back, as I would have noticed that by now. There's no major oil leaks. So there's a little bit of misting, but with the age of the engine, I'm expecting that. So there's no leaking. The clutch is smooth. So from the small sort of journeys that I've done around the back here in the yard, yes, I would say that is smooth. So that's good. And the drive shaft boots, well, no. The drive shaft boots I think are intact. I think, yeah, the drive shaft is intact actually. It's just the CV axle. So that's good. Next one, exhaust and emissions. The exhaust is definitely secure. There's no loud leaks. There's no visible holes that I can see, and the catalytic converter is definitely present. Electrical.
So I'm now just going through and checking all the lights. The front lights look okay, and the back lights seem to be working. You can see the indicators working as well. Front indicators, side indicators. Yeah, so all look good from that respect. So yeah, I think we can call that a pass.
So all the lights are working, as you have seen. So that's indicators and brake lights. Horn works. Yes. Wipers and washers work. So wipers work. And washers work. Excellent. So we can tick that, and there's no warning lights on the dash. Excellent. Now the last one on here is road test. Now this car, as you would have seen from the front, is not road legal. It's not registered here in Germany. The reason for that is because I bought it to make a video, go through some checks that I would usually do, and then basically the idea is then to sell it on. Apologies, I am sweating in this car talking to you, but it's very windy outside and I don't have my microphone with me, so better acoustics in the car. So I can't road test it, but I've driven it around here enough to know that it's it drives nicely. It actually feels, for a 24-year-old car that's done 244,000 kilometers, it's good. It's really good. So the last point for the road test that we would have done if the car was registered is there's no vibration under acceleration. I can confirm that it's correct. The brakes are straight. There's no pulling. I have checked that. There's no unusual noises. And the steering is straight. Even though we've got a dodgy CV axle, the steering is straight. It just doesn't make a nice noise. So, what can €300 buy you when it comes to a Ford Mondeo? Well, it bought me a V6 that's done 244,000 kilometers. Does not sound like it when you drive it, when you turn it on. And as you can see, most of the inspection pre-checks that I've done are ticks. So the only issue that I've found is the CV boot, and that's what I'm going to be doing in the next video. This was just a short one to introduce you to the next, basically, car that I picked up as part of the channel. Definitely not one I'm keeping. I do actually quite like the Ford Mondeo, but I have my eyes set on something else, which will be coming up later on in the channel this year. I am not going to be doing any more sort of buying of cars at this stage. In the next few weeks, well, I'd say actually in the next couple of months now, my new daughter is due to be born, so obviously I want to concentrate on that and my family, but the idea is to get this fixed up, get it on sale, and hopefully make a bit of a profit. Now, I'm not a car trader, I'm not a dealer, but obviously it would be nice to make a bit of profit out of this. So, my €300 Mondeo, Ford Mondeo V6 2.5 litre. Would you buy one?
So I hope you've enjoyed this short video of me introducing my €300 Ford Mondeo 2.5 litre V6. The next video we will go through the repair process and replacement of the CV axles at the front and any other things that I find along the way. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. You can now buy some cool merchandise with the new Rolling Retros branding, like this Drive Audi t-shirt. As you can see here, it comes in 5 different colours, and you can select either one of those. It also comes in many different sizes as well, as we try to be as inclusive as possible. And as you can see there's some more information about the t-shirt itself. We've also got this Rolling Retros embroidered cap. Only comes in one size. We've had some of those delivered and they're really good, so you should get yourself one of those. We've also got lots of other things here as well, key rings, other hats. We've got the still water bottle as well, and we've also got this new design, which is the vintage Street Legend Golf Mark II t-shirt. That comes in 4 different colours, as you can see there. Looks really good on all of those colours, and again comes in many different sizes, so whichever size suits you. And yeah, the other thing we also have on our website is links to the YouTube channel, the Instagram and the Facebook feeds as well.
Yeah. Rolling retro. Yeah.
Not even on it. Too much on the right. Need to go more to the right.
Same on this side as well.
Yeah.